Hello again, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD Districts Edition. Tonight, your Eagles host their 4th district home game in 4 years, second of this season, and their first Week 11 game in 25 years. That's right, folks, 25 years. It's been since 1993. And last week, Joplin beat their old rival Kickapoo. And it was a game to remember as Joplin scored 56 unanswered points in the first quarter and would go on to win by the score of 77-13. The story of that game was Joplin's defense and special teams. The defense would record 2 sacks, force 3 fumbles with a recovery, and force Kickapoo to throw 3 interceptions. As for the special teams, they had 2 blocked punts for scores and a stolen ball out of the hands of Kickapoo's returner. And, well, both Lindbergh and Joplin look to be very rested as they begin here tonight, as healthy as each has been all season. And, well, 8-2 Joplin, 7-3 Lindbergh. And since neither squad is a stranger to a landslide victory this season, you better bet it'll be a hard-fought showdown here tonight at Joan. Joplin's offense, same story, but we're about ready to get set for defense. We'll talk about the offense here in a little bit. And Joplin kicks it off. And Lindbergh's going to get things started. Joplin's defense going to bring them down at about the 26-yard line, maybe 27-yard line. And, well, as the Joplin defense comes out onto the field, and these are the words of senior linebacker Luke Keenel. It's a great feeling whenever you can go out and within 2 minutes of the second quarter being played, your number one offense and defense can get to sit and rest, and you can let some of your other guys get some reps in, so you're not going to get banged up that week. And, well, Keenel and his flock will have to stop the run game up front tonight. And Bobby Tessler, as Coach Jasper says, this team isn't super big up front, but as you can see right there, they're very athletic and they can move the ball down the field. So Joplin's going to have to come up big on defense tonight as Lindbergh gets a first down. And this game is going to be a battle of the run here tonight.
Defensive end, 6'1", 185-pound junior, number 9, James Boyd. Defensive end.
Lindbergh averages about 250 yards a game. And if they can get good field position against Joplin and score, then they should be okay tonight. Team averages 25 points a game, though. So if Joplin can catch on to the run game, which right there they did fairly well, not allowing the first down on that one. If Joplin can catch on to this run game, you should see a good game out of Joplin tonight as well. As for Joplin's defense, keep up the pressure. 6 running clocks forced in their 7-game win streak. Just keep playing and let your seniors Luke Keenel, Nick Lewis, Jacob Boo, Deron Morgan, and junior Eli Emminger lead the way. Everything should be okay if these guys step up tonight. And Lindbergh is running with the ball here, and that's going to be number 34 for Lindbergh. And that is Sam Huff. The other guy that Joplin needs to look out for tonight is Sam Huff. He can break out and just dominate inside the red zone, but he can run the ball as well. So Joplin's going to have to look out early, as they already are. Joplin looking for, as they get the tackle there, Joplin looking for anything to happen positive on defense. Lindbergh last week had 2 turnovers, and they had 2 fumbles out of those, which were the 2 turnovers. And, well, they lost both of them. So Joplin needs to capitalize on that tonight, as Joplin forced 4 turnovers last night with 3 interceptions and 1 forced fumble. So if Joplin can do that again and repeat on defense, and Joplin's got a really good chance here as they penetrate through to get to the running back, and he's, again, too quick, just athletic as can be. Goodness gracious. Joplin's got a test at hand. This time last week, it was already 21-0. Different story this week, as the Flyers are just sitting outside the red zone. So with 9:39 here in the first quarter, it's first down and 10 from about the 25. Joplin is going to force a quarterback keeper. Again, not a very big offensive line for Lindbergh. Joplin's got the size advantage here. Hopefully the crowd advantage here tonight. And from a team that's about 4 hours away, Lindbergh has a fairly decent crowd here tonight. 2nd and 6 from the 21. Wes Underwood bringing you tonight's action here from the Dewey Combs Sports Complex at Jung Field. Joplin's going to penetrate through, and they're going to stop the run there. Good job by that Joplin defense. And this Joplin red zone defense is going to be one to be reckoned with tonight. Joplin did really well in the red zone last week, only allowing 2 scores in 4 attempts from Kickapoo. We'll see what they can do here. It's 3rd and 5. Joplin's defense looking to do some harm here. Number 3 gets the ball. He's going to find the edge. He'll get taken out of bounds, and that is going to be Jason Grenia.
Number 3, Jason Grenia on that carry, forced out of bounds by Zach West.
Not an easy one to say, but he is their quarterback.
First and goal.
Be in the backfield tonight, trying some things out as well with trickery. Just kind of like how Joplin used Luke Keenel last week and drive up the middle, and he got his first offensive touchdown of his career. Again, 25 years in the making. Week 11 for the first time in 25 years for these Eagles. His defense forces him to go backwards, and they're going to lose about 3 on the play, and Joplin's defense looking decent right now, not letting him get to the edge this time. Joplin is going to have to force him to throw here.
Number 9, James Boyd.
Last week, Lindbergh had 35 yards passing in total, and their 3rd down efficiency was 38%, and their 4th down proficiency last week for Lindbergh was 50%. So Lindbergh will go for it. Folks, update, 6-0 Webb City, 10:17 left in the first quarter. As Joplin's going to wrap him up here, and Joplin's going to force a 3rd and goal. Joplin needs to allow just field goals here early. Zachary Westmoreland with the tackle there. And that was going to be number 3 once again, and that is going to be Grenier. So that brings up 3rd and goal from the 8. A yard loss on the play. Stats earlier were brought to you by the Joplin Humanity Restore. We would like to thank you for tuning in to week 2 of district action for Joplin here. Joplin's going to stop him, and Joplin's going to force a 4th and goal, and don't be surprised if Lindbergh stays out on the field here. They look to be bringing their special teams unit in, but it's week 2 of districts, and anything can happen. Joplin's defense coming up big, though, forcing a 4th down and 4. Be 4th down at the 4-yard line for Lindbergh, the Flyers. Joplin gets in, and the field goal's good, so Joplin trails 3-0. Joplin's defense comes up big. And, well, we got ourselves a ball game, folks. Now let's see what Joplin do on the return game tonight. Last week, phenomenal in special teams, as Joplin got a lot of yardage back. They blocked some punts. Joplin special teams looks to get in there tonight and block a field goal. They blocked a field goal last week. And, well, we'll see what Coach Lending coaches troops up to do here tonight. That right there is a very big drive, though, by the defense to stop Lindbergh inside scoring territory. And Joplin's offense going to come out and do something now.
Good sportsmanship is what sets the school.
So defensively here for Lindbergh, what you're going to look for is you have to catch Joplin off guard here at home. By this, I mean punch through the gaps and stop the run. Force Joplin to throw downfield. I mean, it's pretty even on both sides of the ball. Both teams are going to be forced at some point to throw down the field because the run defense on both sides is going to catch on eventually, you would think. I mean, this is a stout Lindbergh defense who only allows 176 yards total a game. If this defense shows up tonight, look for a special teams battle, as Zachary Westmoreland, I believe, returns the ball here. He'll take it out to about the 25. Nope, that is number 6, Nathan Glades.
Nathan Glades on that return, number 25.
And Glades
Jackson Yarborough, along with number 41.
is going to help Joplin take over at the 25. And folks, Joplin's offense tonight, no penalties. As we keep saying, this offense averaged 6 penalties a game during the regular season. Last week against Kickapoo, they did great. If they keep it under control again here tonight, as Joplin gets off a big run here, you're going to see a battle on the ground. So Joplin has that extra weapon, I believe. Joplin has multiple players who can run the ball in the backfield. Lindbergh has just 3. You have Isaiah Davis, Westmoreland. Westmoreland with the ball. He catches it up the side. Westmoreland's going to break some yardage off here, and he'll make it up to almost the 50, and that's the other aspect Joplin has is the dish outside pass. All they have to do is just toss it to the sideline to a quick Zachary Westmoreland, or on the other sideline to a quick James Moman, who we haven't heard from in a while. But Joplin's also got a 3-headed monster in the backfield, and they'll dish it off to Westmoreland once again. Westmoreland's going to gain about 6. Joplin looking good offensively early. This is where Joplin comes up big. And again, they have the advantage in the passing game. Joplin put up 187 through the air last week with 123 on the ground. And Isaiah Davis is going to break out to the side. He'll get a first down and more. Isaiah Davis and the Joplin Eagles moving the ball smooth like butter. So with 5:50 to go here in the first quarter, Joplin moving smoothly. They're going to pass it out to Westmoreland. Westmoreland's going to break free. He'll just dive forward after the catch, and that will be a gain of about 4, maybe 5. So they'll give him 2nd and 6 from the 31. There is a crosswind tonight coming from the northwest. Davis is going to break up the field. He's going to get the touchdown. Joplin Eagles on top, 6-3. And folks, Joplin gets the first big score of this game. And we're in for a good one, folks, as it's going to be a battle in the trenches tonight. Offensive line versus defensive line. I don't think you're going to really see a pass from Lindbergh until they go down big here. And Joplin finds themselves up 6-3. And Joplin goes for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Landis, 1 for 1 tonight. Joplin, 7. Lindbergh, 3. And with 5:22 remaining here in the first quarter, Joplin has a 4-point advantage. And Joplin also gets the ball after the half. So we'll see how this continues. So different paced game this week compared to last week. As Joplin at this point in the game last week was racking up around 56 points this week, 7, as Joplin started with the ball, though, last week. Joplin looking great right there. Joplin on a 7-game win streak. Lindbergh on a 4-game win streak coming into tonight. We'll go ahead and do some COC action here right after the kickoff. As Lindbergh is going to return. Joplin's going to stop him at about the 32-yard line. So let's get over to that COC action elsewhere tonight. Class 4 District 6 play tonight. Webb City won last week 55-13. Hosting Carl Junction tonight, who also won last week. And, well, folks, that's a good game to watch right now. Carl Junction just tied the ball game. It is 7-7. So Coach Buckmaster working some tricks out his sleeve. We'll keep you up to date on that one. Neosho beat Monette 49-20 last week, and that earns them a home game here tonight as Joplin. Well, Joplin's defense trying to stop the run game here, slowing down the pace of the game, that's for sure. So if Joplin can continue to score quick, giving their defense a little bit of a rest, Joplin may be okay here. It's definitely going to be a hard-fought battle, as both teams got rest last week with big blowouts. So Neosho beat Monette. That'll be their second home game against Marshfield tonight. Class 5 District 5. Willard earned a home game against Waynesville this week. They had a bye week last week. Joplin's defense going to force the pass, and it's going to be caught wide open down the field, and Lindbergh takes it inside the red zone. That is going to be caught by number 40.
Pass complete to number 40, Logan Cobb. Number 29, Elijah Emminger making the stop.
K-O-P-P, Logan Kopp.
For the Flyers.
There's a 30-yard reception there, and that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20, so we'll see if Joplin's defense can come up big here. Class 5 District 6, Republic beat Branson last week, 34-9. They face Carthage at Carthage tonight. Nixa will be at Parkview tonight, Class 5 District 6 as well. Joplin gets a stop there. Ozark lost to number 1 seed Eureka last week, and, well, COC representing well in the second round, as 8 of 10 teams are playing in the second round. So that's 80% of the COC making it past round 1. So congratulations to the COC here. Building some tough teams. Representing Joplin. They're going to get a flag. That's probably going to be a helmet hit from Joplin, or maybe an illegal block from Lindbergh. We'll see here what happens, and we have our first flag of the game.
Pass complete to number 43, Drew Larson.
And that portion of tonight's game brought to you by Westside Barbecue.
There's a flag on the field.
During this cold season, get over there and get yourself some apple crisp.
Lindbergh.
And that's going to be against Lindbergh. So big break for Joplin right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Flyers.
At the 23-yard line, replay second down.
And we have 3:32 left to go here. Both teams with 3 timeouts. 7-3, Joplin on top. Lindbergh's going to pass. They're going to dish it outside. It's going to be a one-on-one matchup. And Joplin's off defense is going to force it back. Is there a flag over there? Or is that a mark? That is the ball. Okay, good. Looked like he tossed something onto the field over there from up here. So Joplin's going to force a 3rd and 9. This could be Joplin's second big stop of the game. Joplin defense, no joke right now.
3rd and 9.
And folks, beautiful night for some football. A little cold out, but great turnout here at Jung tonight. Well done, Joplin. And we have a flag. Delay of game, false start on the offense. And that is going to be a 5-yard penalty, so bring it up to 3rd and 14.
Back to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 14.
So that will back it up to the 24-yard line. Joplin's defense looking good right now. If they can hold on here, Lindbergh is probably going to have to pass or do the famous RPO. Again, we'd like to thank you for tuning into Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. West Underwood with 2:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Lindbergh back to pass. Intercepted by Joplin. There's no defenders in the way at the moment. That's going to be Zachary Westmoreland or maybe James Moman. Joplin's going to take it all the way back for the score. Touchdown Eagles. Zachary Westmoreland. Joplin up 13-3. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Joplin getting a big-time play. And folks, I told you beforehand, Joplin's defense needs to step it up, and they sure do. All the way back for a 93-yard interception return for a touchdown. Folks, Joplin is not messing around after 25 years of flirting with the playoffs, and they're dancing now. Extra point is up, and it's good. 14-3, Joplin on top of Lindbergh. Zachary Westmoreland making it look easy. And Joplin sitting with a decent lead at the moment. Lindbergh shaking their heads on that one. Folks, tell your friends the Eagles are serious and, well, you know, if Eureka loses to Kirkwood, which is a big possibility, Joplin can host a third straight district game. So, folks, a lot can happen within the next couple hours. As someone's shooting off fireworks behind the stadium. Oh, man. Joplin fans are excited. Good to see. Kickoff. Thanks for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD as Joplin squibs it. And there, oh, big tackle by Joplin there. Oh, man. Surprised that wasn't a chop block by Morgan, but good hit. That will take away a gain. That'll be number 3 getting leveled by Morgan. That's going to be Jason Grenier. Lindbergh gonna run. Joplin gonna read it. Joplin's gonna stop him. Kessler's gonna carry that one nowhere, maybe for a gain of 2. 140 and counting, and Joplin looking good.
Second and 7.
So that's gonna bring up a 2nd and 7. Man, we got ourselves a good one here this week. We know it's going to be close. This Lindbergh team is far from out of it. A pass, Joplin's going to swarm, and they're going to get the sack! Joplin penetrates through the offensive line, and that is going to be Jacob Boo with the sack. 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. Joplin 14. Lindbergh 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 13.
3rd down, 3rd and 13.
Man. Joplin came to play, that is for sure. 13-7. The new score, Webb City on top of Carl. In and out of the hands of Lindbergh. Hits the turf. And Joplin will force a 4th down. 4th and 13. And Joplin's going to take over.
At the 22-yard line. 4th and 13.
So Joplin's Westmoreland, who already has a pick 6 tonight, looking to get something done here in the return game, as Lindbergh should have a decent kicker. Westmoreland's going to return it. He's going to get a block. He's going to shake some tackles. Westmoreland's going to break up the sideline. He's going to find some room. Westmoreland inside the 20. And Joplin gets good field position again, looking to do something big.
Westmoreland knocks out of bounds.
12 seconds remain in the first quarter. Joplin leads 14-3.
First and 10 for the Eagles at the Flyers' 19-yard line.
Flowers out there. Moman, Westmoreland on the receiving end. And we had a flag down there, maybe?
Please note, we have a flag on the field. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct charged against Joplin.
So unsportsmanlike conduct on Joplin. Now bring up a 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Ball's been placed at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Zach Staten out there as well, down low with Zachary Westmoreland and Flowers up top. You got James Moman and Davis in the backfield. Flowers going to get the ball here. Flowers going to find the outside, and he'll lose about 1. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Joplin up 14-3. So let's go ahead and get around to Class 6 District 3 bracket, as number 1 Eureka won 41-7 over Ozark last week. Number 4 Kirkwood knocked off number 5 Lafayette 44-6. So it's Eureka hosting Kirkwood tonight, and Joplin, you're hoping that Kirkwood wins, because if Kirkwood wins, Joplin's right back home next week. And that would be their 3rd district playoff game in a row. So Eureka versus Kirkwood. When those two teams met in the regular season, Eureka won 42-28. So that should definitely be a great matchup. And of course, number 2 Joplin beat Kickapoo last week. Number 3 with Lindbergh beat number 6 Northwest 42-13. And well, as we see here, Joplin taking on Lindbergh tonight. Joplin looking good early. Fresh 12, new quarter. Joplin with a 11-point lead. 2nd and 10 from the 34. They're going to run it to Isaiah Davis. He's going to gain maybe 10 or 12. Depends on where they mark that. Will he have the first down? He'll be just shy. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 with 11:41 to go. And he's going to be eaten up in the backfield. So if you're Joplin, you're up 14-3. Do you go for it here?
Isaiah Davis on that
or
initial stop.
as Flowers and Staten come in.
Brings up 4th down.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Eagles.
28-yard line. 4th and 4.
4th and 4 here. Tash is going to throw it. Oh, in and out of the hands of Westmoreland, and Lindbergh comes up big.
Late pass intended for Zach Westmoreland.
Joplin eating a minute off the clock here, still leading by 11.
1st and 10 from their own.
And 0 for 1 on 4th down here tonight. Joplin last week had no 4th downs. They were 0 for 4 on 3rd down last week. And that was late in the second half when that happened. So now Lindbergh gets another shot here with 11:01 to go. Joplin on top, 14-3. They're going to run the ball. And Joplin's going to break the gap there. Lindbergh gaining maybe
number 15, Bobby
2.
Tesler on that carry. Stop by
Tesler, the carrier, the one we talked about earlier.
Ball's been marked at the 30-yard line.
He's a pretty straightforward downhill runner. Likes to rush you up the gut. As Grenier, we found out, likes to run it out the side. 2nd and 8 for Lindbergh. Joplin's going to trip him up in the backfield, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. That's going to be number 15, the ball carrier. That's Bobby Tesler once again. 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 7, gain of 1.
3rd and 7.
Folks, we thank you for tuning into Jet HD Joplin Eagles football here tonight. Live from Jung. Joplin's defense looking decent early. And it's going to be in and out of the hands of number 10. And that will be Nick Arenans. And number 14 throwing the ball there, Wyatt Critchlow. And Joplin's going to force another 4 and out.
From the 31-yard line, 4th and 7.
3 and out, excuse me. And with 9:49 to go here in the second quarter, Joplin up by 11. If Joplin can maintain this lead, they get the ball to start the second half. Almost blocked by Joplin. Taking a Joplin bounce to about the 46, 47.
Line number 20, Anthony Patrick.
They'll mark him down at the 46.
Referee's marking the ball at
So the 45.5-yard line.
1st and 10.
9:40 to go. Joplin on top, 14-3 here in the second quarter. Joplin's offense looks to get going here. And they're going backwards as Westmoreland gets met right at the initial, right after the initial catch. Grenia making the stop, number 3. Plays both ways here for Lindbergh. Looking good early for him. He's got the one-on-one matchup with Westmoreland. Cash may have to air it out here, and he does. Over the head of Westmoreland, and Joplin may have to punt here. We could be looking at, again, defensive battles. Joplin's going to have to win, so Joplin's going to have to take some time off the clock, give their defense breathers, and force Lindbergh to keep coming back out onto the field. Folks, Webb City taking a commanding lead, 19-7 now. Cash back to pass. Plenty of time. He'll find his man. That's going to be James Moman for the gain. I'll bring up a 4th down and maybe 4. And if you're Joplin here, you got to have some trickery up the sleeve. You're going to have to punt it. Westmoreland will punt.
4th and 4.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 4. They're going to hand it off to Davis. Davis is going to break free. He's going to get 1st down and more. 1st down, Joplin. And we have a late flag coming in. Looks like it will be on the defense, maybe.
There is a flag.
1st and 10, Joplin. And if that's a holding on Joplin, that was way late. It is on the defense. And, well, Joplin's going to get the 1st down and a whole lot more now. Personal foul against the Flyers. And Joplin's going to get the ball inside the 30.
Personal foul charge against the Flyers.
8:31 to go here.
Ball's been marked at the 24-yard line.
Second quarter.
And for the Eagles.
Isaiah Davis going to get the ball. He's going to get about maybe 1, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Davis on that carry, number 18 is Charlie Trimble making the stop. Ball remains at the 24-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Joplin. And a pass. Cash under pressure. He's going to keep it. He's going to run. He's got some room. He's going inside the 10 in the pylon. Touchdown, Joplin. Blake Tash keeps it, runs it up the sideline and gets the touchdown. Joplin up 20-3. Joplin, no joke right now, folks. Riding in on a 7-game win streak. Kick is up, and it is good. 21-3, Joplin up. 7:54 to go here in the second quarter. Wes Underwood bringing you tonight's action from the Dewey Cone Sports Complex at Joplin. And, well, folks, who is this Joplin team? They lost to Webb City and Carthage early, and they have never looked back since that 2-game skid. They started things off right on CLC by beating Willard. Ever since the game against Carthage, Joplin looked back and said, we don't want any more of this. 7 straight victories, looking for victory number 8 in a row here tonight, as they could possibly be heading up to take on Eureka, who's facing Kirkwood tonight. And Eureka won that battle earlier in the season, 42-28.
Back deep with number 3, Jason.
Joplin's going to kick off here. I'd like to thank you for tuning into Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. As Joplin's defense and special teams playing well again tonight. Tackled under the 20. Good job by Joplin there on special teams. Barba with that tackle.
First and 10 for the Flyers.
That brings up a first and 10 for the Flyers from the 18. 7:47 to go here in the second quarter. Delayed handoff. Trying to get some trickery going. Joplin reads it okay. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Number 15, Bobby Tesler on that carry. Number 42, Holden Ledford involved in the stop. Ball been marked at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. 7:20 and counting. Joplin going to wrap him up here, and that's going to force a 3rd down. Good stop by the Joplin defense once again to bring it up for another 3rd.
Number 15, Bobby Tesler on that carry. Number 42, Holden Ledford along with number 19.
And folks,
Kino making the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Go ahead and congratulate our 2 cross-country boys who qualified for state tomorrow morning in Jefferson City. Micah Bargman and Evan Northcutt. Congrats and good luck, gentlemen. Good stop there by Joplin's defense again. As the quarterback tries to keep it and run, Wyatt Critchlow. No trickery for Joplin, and that's going to be a 4th down and 2. They may try to go for it here. We'll see. Joplin's defense is staying out on the field. Critchlow comes back. 6 minutes and counting here. Joplin showing blitz. And we're going to get a timeout from the Flyers.
Timeout on the field called by the Flyers.
Also a big congrats to the Joplin men's soccer team winning the Class 4 District 11 championship. 3-2 over Springfield Central last night.
Joplin Eagles would like to thank Old Hickory Artisan Butchering
COC
for sponsoring our game tonight.
rival now, Neosho. Big congrats to them. on the men's soccer side as well, erasing a 2-goal deficit to come back and win 3-2. Good job for them last night. That was over Webb City.
Jordan Disposal, Kyle Hickman, State Farm Insurance, Lindbergh Construction.
So that's really good news for Joplin Athletics and the COC once again.
From the 26-yard line.
5:57 to go, and it looks like Lindbergh will be punting here. There's nobody back deep for Joplin, which could be a mistake. And a Joplin bounce. Joplin will be taking over at about the 38-yard line.
Punt down by number 35.
Maybe the 37 and a half. They sure like that half-yard marker. 5:47 to go here. Folks, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Joplin averaging about 40 points a game. Lindbergh averaging about 25. Joplin averages about 155 yards passing a game with 213 yards a game. Isaiah Davis gaining the workhorse, paving his way into Lindbergh territory. And Joplin makes it across midfield again. It's now 26-7, Webb City over Carl Junction. That one could be over. Dash is going to keep it. He's going to shed a defender. He's going to stiff arm. He's going to gain positive yardage and more. And just short of the first down marker by about a yard. Great awareness by Tash as he took it back out of the hands of Isaiah Davis.
Second and 2.
5:20 and counting. Second and 2 from the 35. Joplin up 21-3. Joplin trying to draw an offsides as Glades gets the ball. He'll squeak through. Glades breaks off to the side. And he won't get the first down. Zachary Westmoreland missing the block.
Number 6, Nathan Glades on that carry. Stop by number 3, Jason.
And Joplin will have a third down and maybe 2. Glades got pushed backwards. Are they going to try to measure this ball, or did someone take a timeout? Could be a Joplin timeout here. 5:06 to go here in the second quarter.
Official timeout on the field.
It's an official timeout, so Joplin loses about a half a yard. Maybe even gained a half a yard. It's a half a yard from the first down marker.
Third and 2.
It's going to be 3rd and 2. So it's 3rd and 1.5. Davis to the outside. He'll shed some defenders. He'll shake off a tackle and get the first down and more. Joplin threatening to get into the red zone yet again. And with 4:49,
24-yard line, that's enough for Joplin Eagles.
Joplin looks to start another running clock in the second half. So we'll take a look here. A little bit as Glades shaking off some defenders. He finds a gap. He'll shake off another one. He's going to gain about 5 or 6 here. Nathan Glades, folks.
Nathan Glades on that carry.
Glades is turning on the burners.
Taking it down.
Shaking off defenders.
Ball's been marked near the 15-yard line. 2nd and 1.
So that bring up a 2nd and 1. So gain of 9 on the play for Glades. And we have
on the field.
Second timeout from Lindbergh.
By the Flyer.
Joplin's defense, again, the storyline here, controlling the line of scrimmage. This game's going to turn out for the Flyers like Lebanon last year. If they do not figure something out.
And Fireplace and Door Store, Schubert Mitchell Home, sign design.
We'll take a look here. As Joplin getting a well-deserved rest yet again.
You can view the game online or share it with friends and family. Visit facebook.com/JetHD Joplin or view it on YouTube.com.
Update on the weather. Why not? Winds coming out of the south, 5 to 10 mile an hour gusts. It is 46 degrees. We have a 10% chance of rain tonight, so you may see a couple of spare clouds in the air passing by the moon. Going to be 43 by games in, currently 46 outside. There's Joplin. Davis. It's going to break free. Touchdown, Joplin with 4:05 to go. Your Eagles take a commanding 27-3 lead over the Flyers. So Webb City up 26-7, Joplin up 27-3. Thanks for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. Wes Underwood bringing you tonight's action live from Jung, and make that 28-3 Joplin.
Jack Myers with the snap, Isaiah Davis with the hold, the extra point kick.
Make that 33-7 Webb City over Carl.
4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter score.
Folks, it's been quite a long time since Joplin has made it this far, and this team right now has the determination and the poise to make it deep. Folks, I mean, Joplin has enough trickery, they have enough speed, they have the size to get things done, and folks, most of these kids are juniors and sophomores. Yes, there is a lot of veteran leadership in the senior group. No doubt about that. Joplin is losing some big leaders in Keenel and Boo and Morgan on the defensive side. But they're also gaining as Joplin gets another stop inside the 20.
Number 17, Jonathan Lauer on that return. Stop by number 13, Anthony.
And folks, this is a Lindbergh team who made it to Week 12, falling 2 games short of the state title last year. As Lindbergh lost to Eureka 24-0. And, well, it's the second round, and they're already down 28-3. And Joplin's defense coming up big again. 3:49 and counting.
Number 40, Logan Kopp on that carry. Initial stop by
Kopp
number
would
19.
get the carry.
Luke
Keenel gets the initial stop there. So 33 to go here.
18-yard line,
Second and 9 after a yard gain. Folks, Joplin looks good as Lindbergh airs it out over the receiver. And Joplin's defense causing some chaos. Bringing up a 3rd down and 9. Another crucial down for the Eagles. Defense here as Lindbergh. Another crucial offensive possession. Let's see what happens, folks. They pass it down the field again. Short side pass. Joplin's defense gonna break it up after a short gain by number 15, and that's gonna be Bobby Tessler. She got up a little bobbly.
On the stop, along with number 20,
That's going to bring up a 4th down
Ball's been marked at the
and
4. 2-yard line.
And we have another timeout on the field.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Called by Joplin. So 4th and 4. Lindbergh obviously has to go for it. Thanks for tuning in to Jet HD tonight. Wes Underwood bringing you tonight's action.
Old Hickory's offering 10% off your entire purchase.
Here from Jung. And folks, the scoreboard is not lying. It is 28-3. Joplin on top.
For the Flyers.
Lindbergh punting. Squibbly kick. Westmoreland's going to pick it up, and he's going to get into the 40 after Westmoreland didn't want it, but he'll take it.
Late big attack, kick, returned by number 1, Zach Westmoreland.
So I'm avidly looking for the score here.
Number 35 making the stop. 1st and 10 for the
of
Eagles at
the
40-yard
Eureka
line.
game. Joplin's gonna quarterback keeper again. Cash will sneak forward for a couple yards.
Cash on that carry. Number 41 is Alex Lauer, bringing it down at the 38-yard line.
Lauer with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Eagles with 2:40 and counting. Looking to get enough points on the board to get a running clock started here in the second half. Westmoreland blocks good for Flowers on this one. Flowers makes it, walking the tightrope, and he'll go out at about the, see where they mark this. They're going to call him out of bounds at 35.
Forced out of bounds.
Interesting.
At the 26-yard line. That's
First down for the Eagles.
First down.
Again, folks, this team played against the state championship Eureka team last year. Made it all the way, 2 games away. Westmoreland keeps it. He'll run up the middle. He's going to break free. He's going to pave some way. He's piling in. Touchdown, Joplin. Zachary Westmoreland carrying the Flyers on his back. Joplin takes a commanding 34-point lead.
Zach Westmoreland carrying him on to the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
34-3, Joplin leading Lindbergh. Landis kick up, and it's good. Joplin, 35.
Jack Myers with the snap. Isaiah Davis with the hold.
And
the
folks,
kick by Garrett
Joplin
Landis is good.
at the moment
2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining.
will have a running clock in the second half if Lindbergh does not score here. Another running clock for Joplin. Wow. Can you guys believe it? Can you guys believe it? Score updates are brought to you by Weeside Barbecue, open Thursday through Saturday from 11:30 to 8 p.m. and Sunday from 11:30 to 2. They're located at 2613 North Range Line Road in Wed City. And folks, get some apple crisp tomorrow. They'll be closed after the game. Get some apple crisp tomorrow. It is delicious. Smoked apple crisp. As Joplin could get some of that tomorrow. That would probably be awesome if they could get some of that. And Joplin hungry. As Lindbergh will finally get past the 20-yard line.
Number 3, Jason Grinia on that return. Number
And
22,
Joplin's
Jimmy
up.
Barba
big 35-3, 32-point lead for Joplin.
At the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Flyers.
.211 to go here in the second quarter. Joplin up 35-3. 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Flyers. And Joplin not allowing anything on the ground thus far. They have contained this run offense of Lindbergh, and Lindbergh is going to have to start throwing things down the field here if they want to get back in this game.
Number 19, Luke Tino involved in the stop. Brings up 2nd down from
1:45 and counting here in the second quarter. Let's go ahead and give you guys your trivia question here in just a moment. In and out of the hands of number 8, Cameron Boone. And the Flyers are looking at another 3rd down, 3rd and 6. So here is the trivia question, folks. In the history of Joplin football, what is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game? Figured this would be a fitting question against two teams who like to run the ball, against two pretty decent defenses. If you guys can answer this question, we'll say it one more time here in a little bit. You're really smart. Oh, Lindbergh's quarterback takes a hit. His body folding in half there. And he'll get the 1st down after a big sacrifice.
1st and 10 for the Flyers.
Goodness gracious, that looked like it hurt. So with 1:17 and counting, Joplin up 35-3. Looking for a running clock here in the second half. This would be Joplin's.
Number 15, Bobby Kessler, stopped by number 19, Luke Tino.
7th running clock.
2nd down.
In their hopefully to be 8-game winning streak. 6 running clocks forced thus far. This has got to be some type of record. Folks, people just thought it was because Joplin played a weak conference, got kickapoo, but they're showing up good here against a Lindbergh team who plays a tough division, folks, up in St. Louis.
Quarterback Wyatt Critchlow stopped by number 22, Simeon Barba. Ball's been marked at the 45-yard line. That's enough for Lindbergh Flyers.
So that'll be a Lindbergh Flyers 1st down. Band making their way around the stadium to do the halftime performance. 23.9 left on the clock. Joplin with 2 timeouts left. Lindbergh, I'm assuming, will have none after this. See who takes timeout here. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. Wes Underwood bringing you tonight's action from Jung. We're only an hour into this thing, folks. 35-3. Not as exciting as last week, but it's still pretty entertaining. There's Joplin showing up big tonight. I'd like to give you all the trivia question one more time before we go to break. In the history of Joplin football, what is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game? We'll give you the answer to that after halftime. A little bit into the 3rd quarter, and Lindbergh is out of timeouts. Joplin with 2. He'll do a double reverse. It's going to be a pass down the field. Number 4 throws it up to number 3. Joplin going to force it to fall to the ground, and the Eagles looking good against the pass now as Lindbergh is getting desperate early.
Jason Grenier falls incomplete. Brings up second down, 2nd and 10. The ball remains at the 45-yard line.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. 16 seconds left on the clock. Joplin looking good. In all phases of the game once again. Stopping a team who puts up 25 points an average and showing up against a team who only allowed 200 passing yards a game, or excuse me, 100 yards a game, 176 yards an entire game. As Lindbergh usually allows 35 points a game. And we're at Lindbergh's limit. So the next score by Joplin. Wow. 9 seconds and counting. And it's going to be Joplin interception. Joplin ball. And they can go into victory formation here to end the half. Unless if they want to go ahead and try to go downfield with 6 seconds. At this point, a big lead is never too big. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, intercepted by Zachary Westmoreland, getting 1 foot in bounds there. Going to try the hardest to get the Kirkwood score for you guys at halftime. Westmoreland breaks free. He's going to run it up the side. Westmoreland breaks. Folks, Westmoreland had nothing but end zone in front of him, and he gets taken down from the side. What a way to end the half as Zachary Westmoreland goes big. Your Joplin Eagles lead at 35-3 at half, and they get the ball to start the second half, so tune back in after this. That man right there walking off the field, Zachary Westmoreland, getting work done here tonight. We'll see. 35-3, Joplin on top. We'll be back here in just a minute on Jet HD.
field is the Joplin Eagle Pride Marching Band. The band is under direction of Mike Wassenaar. Assistant directors include Sherry Wright, Joseph Rafferty, and Samantha Whitmar. Color guard instructor Christina Leonard, and percussion instructor Seth and Katie Boyer. This week the band will be performing a variety of patriotic music in a show they call Spirit of America. Drum majors Abby Serberg and Kayla Wynn. Is your band ready? You may take the field. Eagle Pride would like to thank the following sponsors: Southwest Missouri Bank, Advanced Dental Care, Modern Woodman, Rockwood Labor Club, Carbar, Impact Life Church, GPS Auto, Carolyn Pendergraft, MJ Trucking. Joplin High School reminds all fans that we play a role in the education of our students. Parents, fans, and people in the community all set an example for students, whether they're aware of it or not. Help rekindle the spirit of citizenship and set a positive example in everything you do, both here and at the game, and in the community. Good sportsmanship is what sets our school apart. The Bishop Club would like to thank Fairview Baptist Church, Joplin High School National Honor Society, SNS Junior National Honor Society, JHS parents for volunteering to staff tonight's concession stand. Also a special thank you to Joplin School Superintendent Dr. Melinda Moss for your service in the concession stand tonight. We appreciate everyone's support. If you need warmed up, the concession stand has lots of hot food and coffee and hot chocolate this evening. All proceeds of concession and Booster Club merchandise and sales are invested back into the athletic program of the Joplin School. And go check out the South Stand. Go see the Candy Man, Derek Bueller, working at the South Concession Stand. We ask that you please help keep John Field beautiful by picking up your grass, and proper receptacle. As you leave, thank you. Once again, the Joplin Eagles would like to thank Old Hickory Artisan Butchery and Premium Smokehouse for sponsoring our game tonight. Old Hickory. Ready-to-eat meals are served daily. Stop by their location at 2640 East 32nd Street and experience the home-like cozy atmosphere. Have some turkey samples and pre-order your Thanksgiving turkey. Joplin Schools would like to thank all of our sign sponsors for supporting our Joplin Eagles. That'd be vital. Academy Sports and Outdoors, Air Internet, Bridgewater Roofing, Cable One, Imart Express, Freeman Health System, Freeman Liquidators, Joplin Area Habitat for Humanity, Joplin ProPrint, Joplin's favorite import warehouse, Jordan Disposal, Kyle Hickens, State Farm Insurance, Ledford Construction, Missouri Southern State University, Ozark Athletic Supply, Pediatric Associates of Southwest Missouri, Pittsburgh State University, Red Onion Cafe, Schnelly Sheet Metal, and the Fireplace and Door Store, Schubert Mitchell Home Sign Design, and SMC Electric. Be sure to check out the sponsor offer in the Joplin Eagles Athletics app. Tonight through December 1st, Old Hickory is offering 10% off your entire purchase, but you must show them the offer in the app to receive your discount. If you have a business that would like to advertise at Young Field or one of our other athletic facilities at Joplin High School, contact Morgan Allman at administration. Building.
Also, second coverage here, Eagles lead 35-3, and we'll have the ball to start.
Don't forget
Lindbergh
to check
is probably stunned at the moment.
your copy of the football program tonight. Our thanks to Donnie Allen with Keller Williams in Southwest Missouri. Shake's Frozen Custard, CC's Pizza, Golden Corral, Buffet and Grill, Bridgewater Roofing, Air International Licensing, PDF Associates in Southwest Missouri, Medical Pain, and Red Onion Cafe for making the program possible. To begin the second half, Lindbergh will be kicking to Joplin. Team at the ball is number 89, Josh. Ball red is back in use for Joplin is number 1. 6. Nathan Blake. Nathan Blades on that return. Number 20 is Anthony Patrick, along with number 17, Sean
Start here in the second half.
Making the stop. Referee's marking the ball at the 23-yard line. First and 10 with an Eagle. Westmoreland on the kick, stop at number 10, Nick Aarons. Referee's marking the ball at the 36-yard line. That's enough for a Joplin Eagle. First and 10. Quick pass complete to number 1, Zach Westmoreland. Number 3 is Jason Renia making the stop. Ball's been marked at the 41-yard line. Brings up second down, second and 5.
Joplin's up 35-3. Pass rolls out. He's going to get break free. Inside the 40 and gets taken down.
Stop by number 23. Lane Bicknell. Referee's marking the ball.
See what's going on here.
That's enough for a Joplin Eagle. First and 10.
And Joplin looking to get things going and continuing to keep things going.
Late pass complete to number 17, Jake Flowers. Number 4 is Nick Ross making the stop.
So we get some scores up, 47-7 at halftime, Webb City over Carl.
Second and 6.
21-21, Nixa and Parkview all knotted up. Neosho up 21-0 over Marshfield is Tash and Davis. Getting something
Number 20,
going
Isaiah
here.
Davis on that carry.
2 flags in the backfield.
Number 41
Let's see what happens
is
after
Alex
the
Lauer involved in the stop. There is a flag on the field.
Eureka leads Kirkwood 14-0 at halftime. Keep you updated on that one.
Referee's marking the ball at the 36-yard line. Replay second down.
So
second
Joplin
and 10.
Gonna have a second and 10 here. We'll keep you updated on the other games. Davis is gonna break out. He's gonna get to the side. He'll get a first down or more as the Eagles continue to push to about the 20-yard line. And Joplin
Number 20, Isaiah Davis on that carry.
looking good.
Number 40, Logan Cobb on the stop. Ball's been marked at the 21-yard line. That's enough for a Joplin Eagle.
Joplin threatening on their first drive of this second half. Davis gonna shake off some defenders. He's gonna get carried inside the 10.
Isaiah Davis on the carry.
He'll
Number
get
20 is
enough
Anthony
for the
Patrick,
first down.
along with number 41, Alex Lauer making the
First
stop.
and goal for the Eagles. 10-17
marking the
to
ball to the
go.
9-yard line. That's enough for a Joplin Eagle.
As Joplin
First and goal.
takes over here in the third quarter of play. Looking for a running clock soon. And Westmoreland gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Number one,
about maybe one.
Zach Westmoreland on the carry. Number 18 is Charlie Trimble taking it down.
I'd like to thank you for tuning into Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD.
Ball's been marked just inside the 9-yard line.
Eureka leading 14-0 at halftime over Kirkwood. Moreland will carry it. He's going to sneak into the end zone. Touchdown, Joplin.
Number one, Zach
9:41 to go. Your Eagles take a commanding lead. And the running clock should start here fairly soon as it's 41-3, Joplin on top. Pass, Westmoreland and Flowers run off the field together after Westmoreland gets greeted by everybody on the team there. And let's see what happens. On the extra point is up and good. Joplin leads it 42.
Jack Myers with the
3.
snap.
Joplin
Isaiah
on
Davis
top.
with the hold. Kick by Garrett Landis. It is good.
So it is 42-3. Joplin leading Lindbergh.
Joplin Eagles 42. Lindbergh Flyers
42-3. Again, we got a good one in Parkview as Nixon and Parkview are playing. It's tied 21 apiece. Good one here at Joplin as they have another blowout. Expect a running clock to start soon.
Picking up the ball for Joplin is number 30, Garrett Landis. Back deep for the Flyers is number 3, Jason Raina.
Take a look here and see what else is going on. Again, if you're just now tuning in, Joplin awaiting the final score of the Kirkwood game, which may not finish before this one, so you'll have to stay tuned. Kirkwood currently trailing as Lindbergh drops the ball there on a fair catch. And they'll take over at their own 15. Eureka is up 14-0 in that one. And, well, folks, we hope Kirkwood can make a comeback. With 9:28 and counting, the clock continuing to wind down. And, folks, this is going to be another week where Joplin forces a running clock. Man. Joplin looking great in this game. And with 9:04 and counting, Joplin stops the run there again after a minimal gain.
By number 20, Isaiah Davis.
Let's get back to the trivia question in the history of Joplin football. What is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game? Anybody knows the answer to this question, feel free to tell us. As time continues to wind down here. We'll get you that stat on the next Joplin Eagle possession. And the question is, in the history of Joplin football, what is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game?
Logan Marchman on that carry. Number 20, Isaiah Davis. Number 19, Luke Keenan on the stop at the 22-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third down and four for Lindbergh. The Flyers really struggling here. Takes it, they're going to run it. Joplin's going to stop them just short of the first down marker, and I'm sure Lindbergh will be going for it on a...
Number 15, Bobby.
They're going to give him the first down.
Stopped by number 22, Simeon Barba.
He looked to have been stopped
Ball's been marked at the 27-yard line.
just shy of the first down marker. They've fallen forward
First
there.
down.
I mean, his butt was down. And the ball was just shy of the marker, but they'll have a 1st and 10, 7:18 and counting. And we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. Airing it out here. About 5 yards in front of his intended receiver, and that is going to be number 4, Nick Roth, the 5'10 wide receiver for Lindbergh. Another interesting stat. Kirkwood is the home of NFL ex-Chiefs wide receiver Jeremy Macklin. Played for Baltimore, played for Philadelphia just before their Super Bowl run. He's probably watching Kirkwood's game tonight as another Lindbergh pass hits the turf. And Joplin has discombobulated this Lindbergh offense. Both teams who come into this game healthy. And what's going on? Lindbergh's quarterback goes to the sideline acting like he's going to come out and pulls back out to the field.
The ball remains at the 20.
Maybe to hear what's going on. Joplin going to get through and stop the running back. Tessler getting stopped. That's going to bring up another 4th down for Lindbergh.
Once again, the ball's been marked at the 27-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 10.
And here's that trivia question. I'll be answering here in just a moment. In the history of Joplin football, what is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game? We'll answer that here just after the punt. Lindbergh decides to punt it. Step up, it's good. Everyone does. Just gets it. He'll get taken down after about a gain of 8 or 9.
Zach Westmoreland returning Blaine Bicknell's pick.
And so here we go. In the history of Joplin football, what is the fewest number of rushing yards allowed in a single game? That number is 5 rushing yards total. The record was set back on November 29th, 1975. As Joplin's going to run the ball here. Quarterback keeper Blake Tash, he's going to break free. He's going to get up and shed some tackles as he's tackled down inside the 30. 5 yards rushing total is the record set back on November 29th of 75 against DeSmet High School. They're out of the St. Louis area as well. And it's actually a Missouri State High School record in football as Joplin hands it off to Davis. Davis going to break free. He's going to shed some defenders. He's going to juke. He's going to break inside. Touchdown, Joplin. It is. Touchdown, Eagles. Joplin taking a 48-3 lead now on the back of Isaiah Davis right there. 5 yards rushing total, the state record back in November of 1975. None fitting, coached by Dewey Combs, who led his undefeated Parkwood team to a state title that year. This third quarter trivia question was brought to you by the Joplin Habitat for Humanity Restore, and the kick is up and good. Joplin leads 49.
Jack Myers with the snap, Isaiah Davis with the hold.
Joplin taking a commanding 49-3 lead, and their starters should be coming out soon to once again give their offense and defensive starters a rest. So Joplin up with 3:47 to go here in the third quarter. Joplin looking good. cheerleaders down there doing some push-ups once again. They're getting another workout. They did 77 points worth of push-ups last week. So 49-3, Joplin on top. As Landis kicks. A line drive kick. That's going to be Jason Green.
On the carry, stopped by number 31, Raven Williams.
We'll take a look here in just a moment.
Referee's marking the ball at the Lindbergh 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Flyers.
10 minutes ago, so 5 more minutes to go. Time's over there. Eureka football's leading 14-0. 28 yards of total offense and 0 first downs for Kirkwood thus far. Kirkwood will receive the second half kickoff, so that game was far from over. As Joplin is going to penetrate through once again. And his defense fire right
Number
now.
4, Nick Ross on that carry. Number 57 is Parker Erickson in on the stop. Brings up 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line.
So Joplin looking good here. Wait down there. Backwards pass. Joplin's going to break through. Push him down to the ground. It's going to be made by number 9.
Mike Critchlow pass complete to number 3.
James
Jason
Boyd, the
Graham.
junior, as he just pushes him down to the ground.
James Boyd making the stop.
Not even really
Brings up
a
3rd
fight
down
put up
from the
by Lindbergh
35-yard
there.
line,
They're already
3rd
acting like they're just
6.
defeated. Not even playing for pride at this point.
Correction.
Joplin
Flag
only
on
gave
the
up
field,
13
false
points last
start.
week. Thus far, only
Charge
giving up
again.
3.
Lindbergh.
We had a false
Ball's
start.
been marked at the 28-yard line. Replay 2nd
It's going to be
down.
a replay of second down.
2nd and 14.
Second and 13.
Correction. 2nd and 13 from the 28.
Once again, thus far, all I know currently is 2 penalties for the Eagles. I believe one of those was offset. And one was accepted. Joplin tips it into the hands of the offensive lineman. I don't know the rules on that one. I don't think that's illegal touching. That was a pass.
Black Critchlow pass deflected, caught by number 77, Sean Extorn.
Interesting.
Number 9, James Boyd taking him down at the
Boyd gets the
23-yard
tackle there.
line. 3rd down.
It's going to be Logan Miller. Catching the ball.
3rd and 17.
49-3. Joplin on top. 37 seconds and counting. 3rd and 17. Joplin's going to stop Lindbergh. And it's going to bring up another 4th down. Folks, your Eagles look to be
Number 3,
advancing
Jason
in
Graham.
to the semifinal round.
Lewis brings up 4th down from the 26-yard line.
We look up the bracket here in just a
4th and
moment.
15.
Neosho now up in the 4th quarter, 35-0 over Marshfield. Nixa takes a 28-21 lead over Parkview. Webb City up 47-7. Carthage all over Republic in the 3rd quarter, 42-10. And Kirkwood opens things up in the 3rd quarter with a safety. So 14-2, Kirkwood. If they win, folks, Joplin's back here next week, so we are big Kirkwood fans right now.
Olivia Kelly and Holly Hoagland.
Kirkwood gets the ball there after a safety. Eureka will be forced to punt. So we could be looking at a 14-9 game here in a moment. Kirkwood hungry for a win over Eureka, losing their last 3 against Eureka. Folks, we are in the final 12 minutes of this one, so everybody needs to pay attention to the Suburban West North as it's 14-2. Kirkwood should be getting the ball here in a moment. Let's take a look here. No official update on their Twitter yet. Oh. Lindbergh kicking. Glades back. Glades breaking out to the side. Glades with some speed inside the 50 and more. He'll be taken out at about maybe the 45.
Number 6, Nathan Glades, returning Blaine Bicknell's kick. Number 35, Chaz.
We'll continue to keep our eyes on that Kirkwood Eureka game. Big game for the Eagles there. They'll be awaiting the final score of that one to see if they travel up to Eureka
3-yard line.
or if Kirkwood will be making their way down to Joplin next Friday night here at John. Zach Staten now into the ball game for the Eagles. Nathan Glades.
Nathan Glades on that carry. Number 18 is
Flowers still in.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
Joplin starters getting a rest once again. Joplin leads. Staten carries the ball, and he'll break through with some momentum. 3rd and 4, maybe. 3rd and 5.
Quarterback Zach Staten stopped by number 34, Sam Huff.
Push forward more than
Brings
that.
up 3rd down from the 41-yard line, 3rd and 8.
Mark it at the 41. Interesting. He looked to have pushed further than that. Keeping with Kirkwood football right now. Hoping that Kirkwood can pull out a win in Eureka. Staten hands it off. Glades is going to break free. First down, Joplin.
Number 6, Nathan Glades on the carry. Stop by number 3, Jackson.
Indeed it is. Joplin moves the chains.
Referees marking the ball at the 32-yard line. That's enough for a Joplin Eagle. First down,
Joplin. Making their way to the red zone. Third quarter, 9 minutes to go. First down for Kirkwood. Glades, a little trickery as Staten keeps the ball. Zach gets it down to inside the 5. He'll be taken down at about the 4-yard line. Nice trickery from the Eagles there. Zach Staten fooling the defense.
Referees marking the ball at the 5-yard line. That's an effort.
Taken out at the 5. Oh, folks, we have ourselves a ball game. Kirkwood scores a touchdown. 14-9 Eureka over Kirkwood. Kirkwood getting a safety and now a touchdown. And folks, the Pioneers of Kirkwood could be making their way to Joplin. Continue to keep an eye on that one. Kirkwood hungry for a victory.
Touchdown.
Staten keeps it. Touchdown, Joplin. Man, playoff Joplin. Like 55 points scored now. Joplin now leads at 55-3. 8 minutes and counting. Again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Joplin Eagles football here on Jet HD. District Edition Week 2 as the kick is up and good. 56-3, your Eagles lead. soaring over the Flyers.
With the extra point kick, which is good.
Joplin looking good here tonight. Joplin continues his winning streak. I'm going to go ahead and credit the win now. So a running clock for the Eagles. Seven minutes and counting here. And the Joplin Eagles just continue to impress. Folks, if the number 1 seed Eureka falls tonight to the Pioneers of Kirkwood, this would be great to see 3 playoff games in a row for the Eagles. And it's 6:30 and counting. This game is almost over. We'll be finished in about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Maybe even 2 hours flat.
Number 3, Jason Brady.
Last week's game took forever because Joplin put their second or third string in the game. The running clock didn't start till the second half, so Joplin took a little over 2 hours to finish that one out. We waited all the scores from everywhere else. And Joplin looking to be the team to beat at home. So Lindbergh, they get a good chunk of change. Joplin putting their twos in there.
Running out of bounds
and counting.
At the Lindbergh 40-yard line. That's enough for Lindbergh Flyers.
All Joplin once again. I want to take this time to also go ahead and congratulate Malia Mack as she signed her letter of intent this week to play volleyball with Coffeyville Community College. Congrats to her and her family. Is Lindbergh quarterback going to keep it here? He's going to step his way to the out-of-bounds marker, but he doesn't stop the clock.
In that case, forced out of bounds by number 17, Jake Flowers.
And the last time Joplin made it this far was
Referee's marking the ball at
1993, and
38-yard line.
past that mark.
The Lindbergh Flyers
Lindbergh
first
will
down.
go home at 3-2 on the road this season. Joplin looking to improve to 5-1 here at home. Lindbergh made it to week 12 last year, falling 2 games short of state. And this is a completely different Lindbergh team, obviously. They lost to Eureka 24-0.
On the carry,
So I really wonder how much different this Lindbergh team was last year. And
at the
Joplin have
34-yard
a fair
line,
chance against the Wildcats
down.
next week.
2nd and 6.
Still 9-14. 7 minutes ago, and the ball was on their 21-yard line. It was a 3rd down for Eureka. 3:47 here in this game left. And Joplin's going to force another 3rd down.
Number 3, Jason
Clock
Brady.
continues to wind
Number
as
39.
we have 3:29 to go.
Powell. Ball's been
It's
marked
4th
at the
down
30-yard line.
for Eureka.
3rd and 2.
Ball on their own 22. Kirkwood trails 14-9. If Kirkwood could get the ball back here and score, they'd be back up with a touchdown as Lindbergh gets a 1st down.
Number 40, Logan
Folks,
Pop.
everybody
Slipping out at the 24-yard line.
Team.
That's enough for
To see Joplin
Lindbergh
back
Flyers
next
first
week
down at the
against
Joplin
a Kirkwood
24.
team who is fairly good. Nothing to bat their eyes at. 1:37 and counting in this one. Joplin's defense can wrap it up here as they force a
Number 3,
second down.
Jason Grinny, and stopped by number 18, Scott Lowe.
Scott Lowe getting some action there.
Ball's been marked at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 8.
We'll take a look here at the bracket. Lindbergh, they do, into the end zone. Lindbergh touchdown.
Number 14, Wyatt Critchlow, cannonball to the end zone for a Flyers touchdown.
56-9. And 1:32 and counting as this one's getting ready to wrap up here in Joplin. Lindbergh's kick is up and it's good. 56-10.
Number 14, Wyatt Critchlow holding the ball. Number 89, Josh Loren with the kick, which
Class
is
6
good.
District 3. Look here.
Less than a minute remaining in the game. Score, Joplin Eagles 56. Lindbergh Flyers 10.
Look here. 56-10, 44 seconds and counting. Joplin looking to move on in the Class 6 District 3 bracket.
Picking the ball for Lindbergh is number 89, Josh
Joplin will be
Loren.
moving on to round 3. Hopefully back home next week against
Back
Kirkwood.
for Joplin is number 6, Nathan
And Joplin
Blake.
is going to be moving on here to the district championship game, folks. It's been a long time since we've said that, but Joplin is going to get the win over Lindbergh to take on either Eureka or Kirkwood in the district
Number 6, Nathan
championship
Blake's
game
on.
next week.
Number 41.
Maybe in Eureka, maybe here in Joplin. Who knows, folks? We'll find out here in a little bit. I believe Kirkwood has the ball, 5 minutes to go. The ball is on the 14-yard line of Eureka, so Kirkwood could take the lead here. And folks, I'll keep you updated on this until we go off air here. Joplin, folks, is going to the district championship. Wow. If they win next week and they get a spot here at home, it's going to be a game to be seen, as they could be going to the state semifinals against, once again, the Smet, Pattonville, Christian Brothers, or Hazelwood West would be their matchup there, and then they go to the state finals from that. But folks, Joplin, 3 games away from state. 3 games away for the Eagles. And let's continue to update you on the Pioneers. They had a first down with 5 minutes to go on the Eureka 14-yard line. Kirkwood stopped Eureka. It's going to be a second down now with 4 minutes to go on the Eureka 5-yard line. So folks, we won't leave here until we find out if Kirkwood scores.
Thanks for attending tonight's game. Please continue to support the Joplin Eagles. Have a safe trip home.
And Joplin fans celebrating as we go to district championship for football. We'll take a moment to let this settle in here. And we aren't going anywhere just yet, folks. We're going to watch the celebration for a moment. Let it sink in as Joplin moves to the district championship. After Joplin beats Lindbergh 56-10. And with 4 minutes to go again. Ball on Eureka's 15-yard line now. 4 minutes ago. Third down for Kirkwood. Continue to listen to the radio broadcast. They'll probably update you on that. But right now it looks like Kirkwood may end up taking the lead there. 16-14. So from the Jung Field here at Joplin's Dewey Combe Sports Complex, your Eagles are moving on to the district championship. Will it be here? We'll find out. Will it be in Eureka? At the moment, we do not know. Thanks for tuning in this season. Hopefully see you here next week on Jet HD, West Underwood. Have a great night.